All right, so guys, here we are back on the farm. And as I said, today we're going to have hear a story called The Little Red Hen. And here's the little red hen. And she lives in a little house on a farm with her friends, a goose. Here's the goose. And a cat and a dog. So these are her friends. There they are. And now I'm going to just take the camera over to the storybook, and then we'll come back to the farm later. So here we are. And here is the story of the Little Red Hen. Once upon a time, there was a little red hen who shared her tiny little house with a goose and a cat and a dog. The goose was a gossip. A gossip is someone who's always talking about everybody else. And she just gossiped and talked all day with her neighbors. The dog was very sleepy. He never wanted to get up. All day the dog napped and napped on his bed or on the porch swing all day long. Well, the little red hen ended up doing all of the work around the house. She had to do the cooking, she had to do the cleaning, she had to wash the clothes, and she had to take out the garbage, and she even had to mow the lawn and rake the leaves. And she had to do all of the grocery shopping. Now, one morning, on her way to the market, the little red hen found a few grains of wheat, and she put them in her pocket of her apron. Now, you know when you find some seeds or some grains, what you might want to do with them. So sure enough, when she got home, she asked her friends, "Who will help me plant these grains of wheat?" "Oh, not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. Said the little red hen. "Then I will take care of it all by myself." And she did. All summer long, she cared for her growing little plants. She made sure that all the wheat got enough water, and she hoed the weeds away, and carefully she took care of each and every grain of wheat. By the end of the summer, guess what? So by the end of the summer, the wheat had all grown tall, and when it turned from green to gold, the little red hen knew it was time to cut the wheat. "Who will help me?" she asked. "Who will help me to cut the wheat?" "Oh, not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Well, very well, then I will cut it myself," she said. And the little red hen did just that, all by herself. Well, when all of the wheat had been cut and threshed, the little red hen scooped up the wheat into a wheelbarrow and said, "This wheat must be ground into flour so we can make some bread and cakes. Who will help me take it to the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Well," said the little red hen, "then I will have to do it all by myself." And she did. And she had the wheat ground into flour, and she put it into a bag, and that was what she took home in her wheelbarrow. And all by herself, she pushed the bag of flour home in the wheelbarrow. Well, one cool morning, not many days later, the little red hen woke up and said, "Today would be a wonderful day to do some baking. I shall bake some bread with the flour." "And who would help me do that?" she asked. "With all the flour I brought home from the mill, who will help me?" And here is the goose. "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. And, "Well," said the little red hen, "then I will have to bake it all by myself." And she did. She mixed the flour and the milk, and she kneaded the dough with her hands and squeezed it, and finally she shaped it into a nice plump loaf. And she put it in the oven and watched as it baked. Well, soon enough, the smell of that delicious bread baking filled the air. It smelled so delicious that the goose stopped gossiping, and the cat stopped licking her fur, and even the dog stopped snoring. And they all came into the kitchen. What is that smell?" they asked. And when the little red hen took the freshly baked loaf of bread out of the oven, she asked, "Who will help me eat this bread?" "I will," said the goose. "I will too," said the cat. "And I will," said the dog. "Oh, really?" said the little red hen. "Well, just a minute. Really, who helped me take the wheat from all the way and cut it down? And who helped me carry it to the mill in the heavy wheelbarrow? And who helped me bake the loaf of bread? Nobody. I did it all by myself. So guess what? Now I'm going to eat it all by myself." And guess what? That is exactly what she did. And so her little friends back on the farm did not get to eat any of her delicious bread. "Meow," said the cat. "I wish I had helped." "Quack, honk, honk," said the goose. "Next time I'm going to help too." And the lazy dog, who did nothing but sleep, said, "Next time I'm going to help too." "Well," said the little red hen, "I hope you've learned your lesson." The